Boo! Hope I didn't scare you. I'm Lauren with iHeartSpeech, where you can get activities and ideas that you can do with your child to develop their communication skills. Today, I wanted to share with you a game that I made that's perfect to play really anytime in October, but super fun the week of Halloween. So here is my game, Peek-a-Boo. All right, so when you download this game, you can see you have the title page, which is just cute, and then the directions, and then this is the digital game board. So I'm going to show you how to play the digital game, and then I'll show you how to print and play. So what I like to do is let my kiddos pick their own costume. So my last little friend wanted to be a butterfly. So, and she really likes teal, but let's pretend she didn't like teal. I'd click on the butterfly. I could fill it with another color. You know, I'll do a gradient. And so you could do from like teal to pink or something like that. And then your butterfly is just the way, or your costume is just the way the child wants it to be. Maybe your little friend likes teal and yellow. That would be super pretty too. So make your costumes the way you want. If I don't have a lot of time, or I have a slightly unfocused friend, I will just have the one child go around the neighborhood. So I said, this is like a neighborhood and we're trick-or-treating. And Boo, my little ghost friend here, is covering up some treats. So we have to go get to Boo, and then we get a little treat. And so we start here. If I have a child who's a little bit older and can handle taking turns, then I go ahead and I have two different costumes or two different mover pieces. But let's just play with one. We roll a die, and here we go. I rolled a 5, so that was a really good one. We'd go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because we passed this Boo, we get to see. And if we're printing and playing, I put it on just the side of the board. But for digital, I kind of put it in the bottom corner. And so those are like little vanilla Tootsie Rolls, or one of my friends said they looked like blueberry candies, whatever they are. And we do our sound or our word or our concept, whatever we're working on, we would do 5 times because we had rolled a 5. And then we go again. And so we roll the die. Well, come on. I guess 5 is it. I'm going to get another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We passed another Boo. So let's see what he's hiding. Oh, he's hiding a candy apple or a caramel apple. Yum. And so just continue around the board, revealing all of the different candies and treats. And it's super fun. Now, if you have a family who doesn't do candy, you don't have to move the Boo. You can just have a little like, woo, celebration when you land on the ghosts. And you don't have to reveal the candies at all. So that is how you print and play. And then when you get all the way to the end, the game is all done. And it doesn't take very long. 15 minutes if you are setting it up and working, you know, on each turn, each person going, you know, where there's 2 players. But one kiddo, the last kiddo I played with, we were able to finish it in about 7 minutes because it was just her playing. So there you go. Okay, so if you want to print and play, what you're gonna do is you're gonna print this page here, which is page 2, and this gives you the directions as well as the little Boo covers. And then don't print this page because then you won't be able to see the candies. Unless you don't want the candies to be seen, and then you can absolutely print this page so that the candies cannot be revealed. But if you're going to print and play, the way the directions show, print page 4, which doesn't have anything on it. And then once it's in front of you, then here's what you do. Okay, so if you're going to print and play, what you'll end up with is the directions page and the game board. And what you'll want to do is cut out the little boo cards at the bottom. I did put one extra one on there because, well, I lose things, so I thought maybe other people lose things too. I like to cut right along the bottom of the boo card because there's not a lot of room on some of these little spaces, but I did like to leave a little bit of a space on the edge so that it becomes a nice little border when I cut in between these guys here. So I'm just gonna cut these out real quick. All right, now I have all my little boo cards and I'm ready to cover up the board. So, what I found really helps is if I take my boo and I kind of scratch my nail along the back, and that gives him a little bit of an angle so that when I put him on my board, he looks really good. So here, let's show you that. Okay, so here are the boo cards. I'm going to set them down like this. I'm gonna kind of scratch them as I go. All right, and there you have it. Peek-a-boo. Boo. Now, for the gameplay, it's just the same as it was digitally. So I have my little friend sit next to me. We roll the dice on my phone. I got a 5. Seems like 5 is my number today. You gotta pick a costume, and they're the same costumes. The cool thing is when you print it, if you have like a catalog from Target or from a Halloween costume store, and there are small pictures, you can cut out any costume you want and use that as your mover. So when I worked at schools, I would usually have like collections of things like that, and I would just cut out a bunch of Halloween costumes and let the kids pick. So, but today, I'm gonna be a unicorn. I was a butterfly last time, so I'll be a unicorn now. Okay, the other thing that works really well is if you kind of bend this one and then they lay really nicely on the game board so that you can pick them up really easily. So, and then you go around the board just like you did on the digital version of the game. My kids have had a really great time with this, and I think your kids will too. Okay, I want to give you one more tip, something else that I've done that works really, really well. So quite a few of my kids are working on discrimination still, and so what I did was I took my directions page and I took my little friend Boo and I cut him out. It makes the directions page look not so pretty, but it worked out great. So I have a big Boo, and we were able to do things with him. We were able to, I was able to say, okay, I'm gonna say a sound and you place it on the sound that I'm saying or on the word that I'm saying. And so they were able to put Boo on there, and it's so much more fun to put a character on your listening activity than it is to just point, although that works. But Boo is so cute. So you can have him do the activities. Boo could hide around the room if you were working on prepositions, like he's going to go under the table, or he can go behind my back. So there's lots of different things that our little Boo friend can do to participate in speech as well. So I hope Boo gets to do lots of different things, and I hope you guys have a great time playing Peekaboo.